Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jason and today we are reacting to Dom Chambers. You can see my reaction to his first performance up here. I'll share you a link. And what we are about to see is Judges Cuts Week. This is his second performance on AGT, so it'll be interesting to see how he ups the ante. Last time he did some really funny beer magic where he just had beer coming out of everywhere, and it was really entertaining. In fact, I kind of think that's his edge. He's doing magic really well, but he's also bringing this comedy factor as well as his charisma. So I already have the expectation that today's performance is going to be somewhat funny and amazing. Oh, and as a quick reminder, after the reaction in this video, I'll be sharing a pearl of wisdom with you from Aesop's Fables, so watch out for that, because I'll be watching out for you. Don't know what that means. Let's go ahead and check out what Dom has in store for us today.
Hey.
How are you, Dom?
I'm really good. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks for having me back.
How did you prepare for this time around?
Her hair is different.
Round two, you've got to step it up. And if this goes well tonight, I know that it will all have been worth it, so it means a lot. It means a lot. It's what I'm trying to say. It really does.
All right, well, with that being said, let's see what you got.
Folks, round one was all about the beers, but this is Judges Cuts. We're moving up in the world, so it's time for a cocktail. And Julianne, you get to decide what it's going to be. Please take this cocktail list, have a look there, and just think of anyone, okay? And so you can't change your mind, please just take that and draw a nice big circle around your choice. Simon can see, but don't let me see, okay? Once you're done, put that down. So you can remember that. My assistant is gonna get back to that very shortly. Oh, and by assistant, I don't mean, you know, the beautiful lady in a sparkly red dress. That's a little outdated if you ask me. I think my assistant is a little more up with the times. Her name? Siri. Isn't she adorable? Have a look at her. I made the dress myself. Hi, Siri.
This outfit is humiliating and completely ugly. Take it off, you idiot.
I thought it looked nice. Okay, we'll ditch the dress.
How does it feel to remove a lady's clothes for the first time in 3 years?
How do you even know that?
Your internet history makes it very clear.
Fair enough.
Anyway, it's time for some magic.
Great.
Simon, please, name any number between 1 and 10.
7.
7.
Thanks, gorgeous. Now, the burly man with the chiseled good looks and the incredible triceps.
Well, that's definitely Howie.
Yes, that's the one.
Sorry, Dwyane.
Please name any suit, hearts, clubs, spades, or diamonds.
Hearts.
Hearts, so that would be the 7 of hearts. Now what?
Great, check this out. Amazing. There it is, your card, folded up.
How do we know that?
Go on, take it.
Wow, that was beautiful.
So that was the 7 of
Hearts.
If this is the 7 of hearts, I'm going to lose my mind. It's the 7 of hearts. Unbelievable. Wow,
That was hot.
Let's get to the good stuff.
okay.
Julianne, what is the drink that you are thinking of?
What drink are you thinking of?
Tequila Sunrise.
Nice choice. Coming up.
Yeah, okay, I guess that kind of looks a little bit like a tequila.
No.
Tequila Sunrise?
Oh.
No, this means nothing unless this actually tastes like a tequila sunrise. Julianne, can you please give this a taste and let us know, is that a tequila sunrise?
I smelled it first. It definitely is.
Tequila sunrise!
That's a really nice effect.
Oh, wow. Let's go. How do we do that?
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Oh, Dwyane Wade's on his feet. They're all on his feet.
Dwyane, what are you...
Alright, let me go ahead and give you my thoughts before we hear what the judges have to say. First, I want to say that was a really great performance by Dom. I enjoyed it quite a lot, and he got some genuine laughs out of me, and clearly everyone else too. I thought the interactions with Siri were really funny. You know, I've seen that kind of thing before online, and I always enjoy it. I think it's great. These awkward lines delivered by a robot voice, it's just funny. Secondly, I was very impressed with how visual it looked when he plucked the card off of the screen. You know, I've seen this kind of iPad and iPhone magic before, but he did such a perfect execution that it really looked like magic. It looked like he just pulled that card right off the screen. And of course that's sleight of hand, but all I'm saying is it doesn't always look that good. As far as to the magic part of how did he get the correct card, well, there are known ways for magicians to do this kind of thing. One that I know of, which I've been working on lately, is Daniel Madison's Advocate. So if you're a magician, you'll know what I'm talking about. However, the interesting thing to me that's kind of a twist is how he had the card folded up into fourths. Yes, there are ways for magicians to do that too. Normally you're holding a deck of playing cards when that happens. But what I'm saying is I guess I haven't seen this concept like Daniel Madison's Advocate as well as this folded card combined together before. And now I'm thinking, I wonder if he did that card fold himself or if he had the card pre-folded. I noticed he was holding something in his hands like a little book or something during the time when he was asking the judges about, you know, what do you want? 7, okay, and then Howie, what do you want? Hearts. So I guess he was probably doing something then, but he acted so smoothly and naturally that I wasn't even paying attention to it at all. And that is also like the true magic. His showmanship was just really nice. Now as for the second part with the drink, obviously he had to find out what drink was selected on that board that was circled with a pin. I don't know how he did that, maybe some kind of special pin with a camera, not sure. Technology! As far as the drink being inside the phone, I think if you look at those close-up shots, you can see the phone case looks a little funky, so probably the back of it's designed to hold liquid. And as far as it actually being the correct drink, well, I don't know. He had that big booth the iPhone was sitting on top of that was covered, so there could be some machinery inside of there, or even a person inside of there just like blowing the drink up through a pipe. Or pumping it up through a pipe. Or just somehow getting it up through a pipe into the iPhone case. Anyway, I don't know for sure. Those are just my guesses. And I feel like it doesn't even really matter because his routine focused on comedy as well as the magic, and it was really entertaining. And that's, I believe, his angle for trying to win this competition. Okay, nobody believes he's actually pouring liquid out of the digital interface, right? So we all know it's in there somewhere. It's not, we know it's entertainment, we know it's not magic. Actually, between those two effects that he did, I kind of prefer the first one. For me, it's somehow more magical. Yeah, I understand he wanted to close with walking up and giving the drink to the judges, it makes sense. But I was actually more impressed with the first effect. What about you? Comment below. Anyway, let's hear what the judges have to say.
This is the best magic I've ever seen. And it didn't feel like I was watching magic. You know, like you're so cool and like...
Sorry, Dwyane Wade just called me cool.
No, it was incredible, man. So thank you for showing us something different. Thank you for being innovative.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Gabrielle!
I have no idea how you did any of that. You are pure magic. Way to go.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This part of the show, I'm going to be honest with you, to me, is have you stepped up? There is no denying your talent. For me, it just wasn't as dynamic as your first audition. I think you could have done better today.
Well, we have a very mixed panel right now. We'll definitely be deliberating over this, and it's going to be a hard job. There's only 7 spots, so we'll see if you can make it through. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Cheers. Thank you.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and give you my closing thoughts now. I have to say that I completely agree with what Dwyane Wade said. It's like, I think he said Dom did more than magic. You know, it was just very like, he stepped it up a level because it was so funny and engaging, and it was just like an enjoyable experience. As far as what Simon said about it not being as good as the previous performance, well, at first I was thinking like, hey, why are you criticizing? I enjoyed this act. But yeah, I guess compared to the first act, because in the first act he was just go, go, go. He was making beers out of everywhere, these quick remarks, and it was just like high energy. But you can't be high energy all the time, you need some variation. So I don't know, I really enjoyed his performance. What do you guys think about what Simon said? Was his first act or second act better? Comment below. But overall, I thought he did an amazing job, and I'm excited to see him on his next performance because, by the way, he made it past the judges' cuts, so we will see him again. It's nice! And now, what you've all been waiting for, story time. It's time for our little pearl of wisdom. I'm gonna read this way this time. I don't know. Seems good. Today we are going to read The Cat and the Cock, and this time it has a illustration. That's actually kind of a cool picture. Anyway, proceeding along. This is chapter 116, The Cat and the Cock. A cat pounced on a cock and cast about for some good excuse for making a meal off him, for cats don't as a rule eat cocks, and she knew she ought not to. At last she said, "You make a great nuisance of yourself at night by crowing and keeping people awake, so I'm going to make an end of you." But the cock defended himself by saying that he crowed in order that men might wake up and set about the day's work in good time, and that they really couldn't very well do without him. "That may be," said the cat, "but whether they can or not, I'm not going without my dinner." And she killed and ate him. And this one has a moral of the story line, which says, "The want of a good excuse never kept a villain from crime." So basically it's saying that for pretty much any bad act that we might do, we always have an excuse as to why we did it. And funny thing actually, this reminds me of a book I had read where they were interviewing different criminals, and when they talked to them, they found out that all these criminals never thought about themselves as being bad people. You know, they always had some reason, some hardship for doing what they were doing. Generally speaking, bad people in this world aren't like in the movies. They're not some supervillain who's just, you know, in the background like wanting to do evil. So yeah, useless hand gesture in the air for no reason. The power of justification, so we can do the things that we want to do. Comment below. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. By the way, I'm going to be on a mini vacation for about 4 or 5 days, so I'm going to be a little bit out of pocket, but I'll be back next week. If you want to see more reactions like this, make sure to subscribe. Check out my homepage where I've got other types of videos as well. Smash like! And I'll see you next time.
Yup.